Hmm. Oh, yeah, didn't see you there. You caught me in the middle of coloring. You know what's funny? I made this sketch months ago. I think back in January, believe it or not, and now I'm actually coloring it in. Pretty nutty, huh? Yeah, procrastination's a bitch. You guys want to hear a little puff lore? I can't remember the year this happened, but way back then when I lived with my stepmom, I don't know what it was, but one night, I guess I was feeling really bored and decided, you know what? I think I want to cause some mischief. So what I did was, I don't know. I wrote an email to my school principal at the time, and well, let's just say it kind of spiraled out of control. Um, I can't remember what it said, but apparently the principal didn't like it. So eventually Dad hears about it, and well, you know, he decides to ground me, which whatever, fine. I had a little plan at the time though. Pretty sure he already knows about it now. So basically, I would keep. So my dad's idea of a punishment was basically just to take away my tech, which is okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's always worked before. Why not now? However, I had a little trick up my sleeve. You see, what he would really do is, not only would he take away my phone, but he would also take away this special dongle thing, or whatever the hell you call it. Because you see, my mouse and keyboard operate by this little USB thing that I stick into the PC. So if that goes, then I can't do anything. This trick has worked like once before, but on this particular time, you know, after he took my stuff away, I thought, alright, back to the routine then. Because the thing is, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, he would also take away the internet, which, yeah, again, makes sense. But I had like a shitload of things downloaded on my PC. And, you know, with the backup dongle and whatnot, I was able to watch that stuff so long as I kept the volume way, way low, and I would turn off my stuff before anybody would come into my room. So yeah, it seemed like a foolproof plan, but, well, I don't know how, but eventually Dad caught on to it, and, yeah, he was pissed. And I think me and him had I wouldn't really call it a fight, we kind of just slapped each other a little bit. We tried to kick each other in the nuts, but but that didn't really go anywhere. So eventually I sort of tried walking to Charities, but then I think I got a taxi at one point, and well, eventually they found out I went to my aunt's, and wait, did I say your name? Shit. Well, as long as I don't say your full name, it's fine, right? Anyways, I go to my aunt's. Dad and stepmom find out, and yeah, they're pissed, but well, they don't bother trying to pluck me out of there. They're fine with me staying there, I guess. And while I was there, I got to use this Roku thing, so that was cool. I can't remember what happened after that, but I know I was grounded for a while. So, do I regret sending that email to my principal? Kind of, but whatever. I mean, it was inevitable, I guess, but whatever. Nah, that's not. Oh, sorry, Palermo. Palermo was under the table, you know, accidentally. I didn't kick him, but, like, you know, my heel kind of knocked into him, and he was... Wait, I actually can't remember. Is Palermo a girl? Anyways. I think I can vaguely remember what the email said. I don't think it was anything. I don't think it was anything super offensive because, well, I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure the school I was at was run by like, it was run by nuns basically. No, it wasn't a Christian school or nothing, but like figuratively speaking, it was just it was run by by freaking milquetoast morons, really. Just, I think Palermo just ran away. So yeah, they were just a bunch of bitches, really. Just. But I know it. I think it had something to do with a little bit of Ren and Stimpy trivia I learned at the time. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like I think Bob Camp at one point printed out this picture of Ren sticking his finger up Stimpy's ass, and then, well, he printed out like a chain of those images to make it look like it was an endless loop of them sticking fingers up each other's asses. And I think for some reason I just told my principal about that in the email. I didn't mean nothing by it. I guess I just thought it would be funny. So, so I wanted to tell him about it just for kicks. But he took that as offense for some reason. I don't know. He took offense to that for some reason, and that's how I got into a little trouble. Oh, there's a little tag right here. Alright. I think I also attached a drawing I made at the time. It was of this creature sitting on a... It was of this creature what the fuck was it? It's a really old drawing, but I think it was of this thing sitting next to a severed arm, and the severed arm was giving the viewer the bird. That's probably what got me in trouble. That's probably it. It wasn't the obscure Ren and Stimpy reference, but it was the whatever. I don't think it really matters what got me in trouble. Point is, I just shouldn't have done it in the first place. But well, what are you gonna? I keep clicking the. Just want to change it to like a lime green. Yeah, that's good. And there's this. Ooh, well, blends in a little too well with the. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that looks good. All right, now what about the inner body? I'm thinking of keeping it like that, but. Yeah, that's fine. Well, let's keep it like that. Don't know what I'll name this one. I've come up with like a million, well, probably like 10 different names at this point, so. And it's done. Fucking finally.